H4. This is CSAK. I'm looking into this area currently myself also. And after this CSAK market approaching now at this area. So I will move over here. See over here, I'm waiting for the rejection. Once it rejects this low BB with the candle close, still have 27 minutes left. When it's closed, then I will move. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was busy with other stuff, so couldn't manage to make videos for you. So here I came with another video of BBMA series for beginners. What we have learned previously about BBMA basic cycle, extreme TBYG, MLV, CSAK re-entry, and continuation. And we learned about different type of CSM buy, CSM sell, and CSAK buy, CSAK sell. Minimum time frame is H4. I have explained it in the last video, and also we checked about marking the possible re-entry zones. Let's say we have CSM sell over here, and then we mark the possible re-entry, which is MA510 high. This is the re-entry zone. So what to do next when we mark the re-entry zone? We need to validate the trade. We need to apply confirmation. So this video is about how to apply the confirmation. I have written over here, BBMA requires multi-time frame, marking CSM and CSK on minimum H4 time frame, which will be your time frame 1. And we need to apply confirmation on lower time frames. We need to validate the trade on time frame 1, or sorry, time frame 2, which is H1, and on time frame 3, which will be M15, will be our entry time frame. We can try with this one. This is CSM sell. When we see CSM sell, we mark the zone MA510 high. So the market will come to this zone. So how we need to confirm? We need to switch to lower time frame, H1. See over here, there was no confirmation over here until it rejects from this top BBB. When it rejects from top BB, it means the trade is valid. You should not switch to time frame 3, which is M15 in this case, unless you see this, that it rejects top BB or rejects EMA 50. In this case, we have only top BB because EMA 50 was already down below. So when it rejects top BB over here, or you see extreme, this is also an extreme, and rejects top BB. There are two things. I will explain extreme types. These are an advanced topic, but for now you can learn about that. This is when on H4 and time frame 2, you need to wait for this thing, for extreme. This MA is going outside top BB, or at least this candle over here, it's rejecting top BB. So at least you need to wait for candle rejection. Once it's rejected, or MA5 or 10 high going outside, it means the trade is valid to take. Then we need to switch. You have to wait. If candle is still running, you should not switch to time frame 3. So after this, you need to switch to time frame 3. And over here, you see it's a very messy structure. So this was the area when it got rejected from top BB in time frame 2. So when we need to take the trade, we need to take the trade when on time frame 3 forms CSAK. Here there is no exact CSAK, but it directly forms CSM sell. Over here you can see. So when it forms CSAK, you need to take the entry, but here it's direct CSM sell. You can also sell over here or just wait the market to come to MA510 high and then sell here, and this will be your SL. This will be your SL. I can find a good example which shows in time frame 3 a proper structure. Let me find it over here. Let's say this is the one. I will delete this. CSM cell. We mark the zone re-entry. We'll go to time frame 2. We need to see either it rejects from EMA 50 or top BB, or its form extreme something. So over here you see this is the rejection candle. So you have to wait for this candle. Once you see this candle, you need to switch to time frame 3. Okay, need to find this. Here you go. You have to wait for this candle. So over here you waited for this candle, and when you see after this candle time frame C forms CSAK, which is this one, which if you don't know what is CSAK is, watch my previous video which shows CSAK is like when the candlestick breaks MA510 low and mid BB is CSAK. So it forms a CSAK cell, and here is your entry point. Enter over here. Why I'm saying enter over here? Because sometimes if market is trending, it will straight away go down and it will not give you the entry at this point. So, but in this case, it moves to MA510 high and again drops. But this is your entry and this is your SL, top BB. This is your SL, and you can see over here, it gives a great move. It took a bit of time, but it gives a great move. If you hold, it gives a great move. But when you see, this is the way to apply confirmation. I will show you in live trade as well in my upcoming videos. So this is how you can trade. I will show you another example over here in time frame. Let's see over here, CSM buy. Let me clear other stuff. You see the CSM buy, you mark the area. Okay, market is coming, will come to this zone. If it comes to this zone, you need to check the zone on time frame 2. So this is also a good example. See over here, we are not able to find any entry. We cannot move to time frame 3 because it doesn't give us the entry. Over here you can see it didn't reject from low BB or it didn't reject from EMA 50. So when it didn't reject, we don't take trade. We don't need to trade. Just ignore the setup. Save your money and be disciplined. It's really easy to trade, and it's really to understand BBMA, but it's difficult to be disciplined. So don't force yourself. Although it was a big move, but according to the rule, it needs to be rejects from low BB or EMA 50. So if it didn't reject from here, then we don't need to move to time frame 3. So we simply ignore the setup. Let's find another nearest example. So over here, you see the direction changes CSAK. This is a CSAK. When you see CSAK, just mark the zone that MA510 low is the re-entry. This is CSAK buy, by the way. So we move to our time frame 2. This is time frame 2. Whenever you see this is rejection, you have to wait candle closing. You saw this rejection, but the rejection goes until here. This is a rejection candle. So when you see the rejection candle, move to time frame. This validates that the setup is valid. The first thing is need to mark the zone in time frame 1, CSM buy, mark the possible re-entry area. You check on H1 time frame 2 if it rejects from EMA 50 or from low BB. You wait for candle closing, then move to M15 for entry. So where to enter? I told you that you need to enter after this rejection. You need to wait candlestick form CSAK or form full structure. So in this case, there is no full structure at the moment because it skips some forms. I'll show you what it skipped. Extreme, TP wajib, but it didn't form any MLV and straight away CSAK. So you need to enter over here at CSAK level. This is your entry and this is your SL. This is your SL. If breaks this zone, this is an SL. And enter over here. And always enter at CSAK point, and if market retraces to MA510 low, just enter more layers. Because sometimes if trending, it will not give you entry and it just fly. And you can see over here the move. It didn't came back to this zone and it flies. This is how you apply confirmation. It's really easy, but it is really difficult to be disciplined. I think I was explaining to my friend as well. I have written some stuff over here as well. Yeah, you can read it. You can stop the video. You read it. After marking possible re-entry zone, switch to time frame 2. According to H4, time frame 2 will be H1. And time frame 2, when market comes to that zone, check if it rejects low BB or AMA 50, low BB or top BB. Top BB in case of sell and low BB in case of buy. When you see rejection at low BB or top BB or EMA 50 rejection, wait for candle closing. Once it rejects, then setup is valid. Move or switch to time frame 3. Then you switch to time frame 3 and you find CSAK buy or CSAK sell, or you look for BBMA complete cycle. If you don't know what is a BBMA complete cycle, you can watch my old videos. I have shared BBMA complete cycle. So it will form extreme, TP MLV and form CSAK. You need to enter at CSAK level. I think I have explained this as well. So this is CSM. You can see over here, market didn't come to the MA510 low until over here. When you see market is approaching MA510 low, you mark the zone and go to time frame 2. You see over here, it rejects. It rejects low BB. When it rejects low BB, it means setup is valid. We can switch to M15. So in M15, you will see here extreme TP Wajib, and this is MLV. After MLV, it forms CSAK. See over here, this is the CSAK. MLV, it didn't manage to break this point, so which is MLV point, and then it forms CSAK. This is your entry point, and this is your SL. And see over here, see after CSAK, like I said before, enter at CSAK. Sometime market will not reach. If it is trending, market will not reach. If it comes to this zone, see I marked over here. If it comes to this zone, you can enter one more layer over here. But mainly you need to enter over here. See, the market was really trending and it didn't come back for the re-entry on time frame 3. So over here, just enter. And if you enter, you can see it was really trending and it didn't came back to the zone. This is how you need to enter. And TP is always when you find that it didn't form any another CSM in time frame 2. This is our time frame 2. If it didn't form CSM again, then it means the market is losing volume, and then you can close half and put break even and hold rest of the day. So in this case, see over here, it didn't form and then it comes back. So in this case, I would close over here because it's losing volume and it didn't manage to break this. And that's why after this, see, it is like consolidating. This is how you need to trade. This is how you can apply confirmation. I have already wrote this stuff. You can stop video and check. H4 CSM buy or CSM sell time frame 1, H1 time frame 2. You need to validate the trade. You need to validate the trade. If it shows like over here, sorry, you need to validate the trade on H1. If H1 gives a sign of rejection from top BB or low BB or from EMA 50, then switch to M15. Before that, you should not switch. And it's really easy. I mean, whenever you see CSM buy, just mark the possible re-entry zone. You saw this CSM buy, just mark the possible re-entry zone. Switch to lower time frame and see over here it rejects. When it rejects, this was the rejection area. When it rejects, it confirms that the trade is valid to take. We move to M15 and we need to enter at over here CSAK. We need to enter over here, and this is your SL below the zone and below low BB. And yes, it hit SL and then it flies, but it's a part of the game. It's not a holy grail strategy that will give you trades every time. It happens. Market behaves differently nowadays, so it does happen. So that's fine. You don't need to make your SL bigger. This is not how we trade. So I would suggest stop the video and watch it multiple times. And also in my upcoming videos, I will show the live trade, how you need to enter at M15 at CSAK. And it's not that difficult. The difficult part is the discipline. You can learn how to trade in like 1 month, but the difficult part comes in is discipline. Follow the rules, and that's the most difficult part. People just lack about the rules. They know how to trade. They learn from different gurus, from different channels, and from different mentorship, but they don't follow the rules. And this is that this person is not reliable, and I learned from him he's profitable, but I'm not profitable. You have to find problems in yourself where you are lacking, and always trade like one or two or three trades a day. If sometimes there are no trades in a day, and that's fine. You are not risking your money. So I would suggest watch this video, and if you have any question, just write down in the comment. This is how to apply confirmation. Whenever you mark possible re-entry zone, you need to wait. Let's say over here, H4. This is CSAK. I'm looking into this area currently myself also. And after this CSAK market approaching now at this area, so I will move over here. See over here, I'm waiting for the rejection. Once it rejects this low BB with the candle close, still have 27 minutes left. When it's closed, then I will switch to time frame 3. For now, I will not switch. In my next videos, I will show you some trades how you can trade in time frame 3. But this is how you can apply confirmation on possible zones. Let's say if I'll start Telegram channel next year, this is the video you need to watch over time, how to apply confirmation. To apply confirmation, you need to switch H1 time frame 2 and M15. I always trade on 4 hour. Daily and weekly is like very rare, because it takes so much time to form a setup, and you have to wait a lot. So I would suggest practice this, backtest it, and this will definitely change your trading, and you will be profitable. But you have to be patient. It's not something that you can get rich in one day or 1 month. I'm still in a process of full-time trade. At the moment, I'm working, and it's not that easy. So I will wish you happy trading, and keep trading and follow the rules. Always follow the rules. Be disciplined. If you cannot be disciplined, if you are not serious, and if you don't want to make this trading as your main income or career, then you you are not for trading. Just quit. If you're not serious, just quit it. You have to be serious and follow a rule, a proper set of rules. Then you will be profitable for sure. I'll see you next time. Happy trading. Bye.